Guess who's Bizak? Bringing your real resent. Them haters trying to knock me off, need to chill with that. Oh, bars. But I'm back with another topic that grabbed my attention. And a woman says that a good female friend of hers gave her a hard way to go about going out because she said she had to run it by her husband first. And that this female friend of hers went on to call her weak because she's submissive to her husband. I'm just going to go ahead and assume that this friend is single because any woman that loves a man is going to run what she does by him whether they married or not. But the simple fact that you're actually married and she still felt some type of way tells me one major fucking thing about her. She has no respect for your marriage whatsoever. Now, of course, this is just my opinion, but in my defense, you fucking asked me for it. The question she asked is, why are women today so afraid to let the man step up and assume that leadership position in the household? If you really want my raw, honest opinion, it's either one of two things. That bitch is jealous of your relationship, or she wants your fucking man. One or the other. Either way, anybody that promotes the type of behavior that will cause friction between you and your husband is not a good friend. Because even if she's going through a lifetime struggle, something that's weighing in really hard on her at the current time, she should still have enough respect for your relationship. Fuck a relationship, your fucking marriage. We talking about somebody that actually said I do to one another. This shit is deep. This ain't just motherfucking inboxes. We talk about matching plots and shit. You don't just go against the grain for that, bitch. But of course, I mean, I think it's obvious that feminism started this whole movement. You know, women wanting to be just more than seen and not heard. And I completely understand that, trust me, I do. But you know, with the progression that women have made, they started wanting more and more. Naturally, this causes friction between the male and female because the man is supposed to play a leadership role. All of this shit derives from animal instinct, you know what I'm saying? We mock the animal kingdom. Ever notice how the male, you know, the male lion has to fight all of the other lions to prove that he's the dominant one, that he should be running the pride? He has to be the alpha male. That's where niggas get these cocky egos from. Then that once he becomes the king of the motherfucking pride, now he get to sleep with all the females. And sleeping with all the females, they bring him food and shit. But the male is the dictator. He controls what goes on. And he protects the pride, you know what I'm saying? So we mock that. Today's women not sure if they want to be the king or the fucking queen. There's a lot of women out here calling themselves kings. Go fucking figure. I was just in a relationship where the woman that I was dealing with wasn't allowing me to make calls based on the leadership role. Now, I would like to think that this was because I lost my job, so, you know, a motherfucker that ain't bringing in the bacon can't talk about how you cook it. Till it dawned on me that we was both the fuck out of work, so how the fuck you gonna do that? It was shit that I was saying, decisions that I was making, and she would counteract that. She would go against the grain. And needless to say, every time she did that, it bit her right in the ass. But, you know, this is how women are today. They don't really want to take orders, they want to give them. Listen, ladies, you could be the motherfucking CEO of a Fortune 500 company and be able to bench press my ass. Out-drink me, out-smoke me, and last longer in bed. Well, you ain't really gonna last longer than me in bed, not after I get that first one out the way, because that second one would take like fucking 45 minutes. But anyway, the point is, you can do all of that shit, and if you don't allow a man to be a man, he's gonna be unhappy. I mean, just imagine how it feels when a man don't allow you to be a woman. Is it to you for your man to know how to handle your mood swings when it's that time of the month? How important is it to you for him to allow you to be soft at the times where you're not strong enough to be hard? Because there's a lot of women out there that's acting like they hard on the exterior, but on the inside they crying. And in turn, that makes them act even harder because they don't even want you to sense that they crying inside. My daughter's mom is like that. As soon as her feelings get hurt, she tries to lash out as hard as she can. She'll say the nastiest shit she can come to mind and fucking try to throw some shit at me. And I'll be really wanting to punch the bitch in the throat. I ain't gonna lie. But it's no point because I'm growing and I'm starting to learn women more and more and more. People say that women is just not to be understood. No, I know one thing about y'all. Y'all motherfuckers ain't as secretive and mysterious as y'all think. You know what makes y'all seem to be mysterious is because y'all fucking unstable. You bipolar. That shit ain't that confusing. I developed a foolproof plan for any time that a female gets in her fucking bag like that. Anytime that she be on some bullshit like, fuck you, Cardane, Khalid, Mike, Rashad, Snoop, whatever the fuck you think your name is, you ain't nothing but a big bitch. I fucking hate you. You ain't gonna never make it. You ain't gonna never be shit. You ain't never been shit. Your mama ain't shit. Your daddy ain't shit. I hope you get hit by a fucking taxi and get dragged all the way down the fucking block with no money in your pocket so they still make you pay the fare. You know what the fuck I say to that shit? This is me, right here. Just shut the fuck up. You just gotta be quiet. You know how when a kid fall and they like scrape their knee or hit their elbow or something and they don't cry initially, But as soon as you say, oh, you okay? What the fuck do they do? Start putting on a goddamn show. But when they fall and you look the other way and just see what happened and shit, they get up and brush that shit right the fuck off. And I ain't stupid. Don't want to let a man be a man. I challenge you to play every role of a man. And not just the motherfucking husband or the baby father, none of that shit. I'm talking about brothers, cousins, uncles, grandpops, all that shit. Play every role of a fucking man. So therefore, when something go bump in the night, you get your ass up and go check. When you moving into that new house, bitch, put that refrigerator on your back. And for you little hoes out there that claim that you gay, y'all been getting away with some sneaky shit. This whole time, y'all got toys and shit that help y'all get y'all nut off that shaped like a dick. Nope, you can't do that neither. You gotta go out and buy you a fake pussy and rub that shit against yours. Yeah, that's right. You gotta bump rubber pussies. And when you need something done that you don't know how to do and you have to call somebody in to do it, you can only accept it from a female. That's your motherfucking plumber, your mechanic, your electrician. They must all be females because you don't respect the role of a man. And I pray to God you have the most naggingest fucking girlfriends ever. And you make sure they understand you are the one that they need to come to so you can listen to all of their fucking problems. There's gonna be a whole bunch of motherfucking man-hating she-males out there that's gonna say, well, I'm doing all that anyway. Right on, more fucking power to you. I'm gonna tell you like this, for all the women out there that got men in their life that claim that they just ain't shit, ain't nothing good about them, whether you notice it or not, whether you accept what I'm gonna tell you or not, you are playing a part in what's wrong with the black men in our society right now. You know how they say it's like a vicious cycle because once you lock a man up like an animal, he's gonna act like the animal that you locked him up like. Got a little tongue tie, but y'all understood what the fuck I just said, right? When you lock a motherfucker up like a caged animal, what do you think he's gonna act like? So when you got that nigga in your life and you got a baby by him and all that, and all you remind him of is that he ain't shit, guess what? He gonna behave just like he ain't shit. For what? He ain't gotta impress you. Ain't like he's surprising you with his behavior. Ever heard you catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar? Well, there's a lot of motherfucking women out here spraying that motherfucking dish solution all over the motherfucking walls. And you want a man to act right, you let him know that you still believe in him. You want to break a nigga down and act like he ain't gotta do shit for nobody and he ain't gotta prove shit to nobody? Stare that motherfucker in his eyes and remind him of why you fell in love, or remind him that he's more than what he's acting like right now. Remind him that you can see him doing better, that he's stunting his own growth, and that you got a lot of ambitions and a lot of hope for his future. See, that's not the type of time y'all on. Y'all like, man, he a grown ass fucking man. I ain't doing none of that shit. What you forgetting is a lot of us out here was raised in fatherless homes. But me, I'm a self-taught motherfucking man. I ain't had no man to teach me shit. I'm like Mega Man. I just learned shit from the motherfuckers I encountered. I got old heads who was dope boys. I got old heads that was fucking pimps, robbers, stealers, hustlers, thugs. But what balanced me out was Islam. I learned the deen as a preteen. Music, so I had a lot of shit to keep me out of trouble when I was supposed to be out getting in trouble with the niggas that I was hanging with. Then I would go back and forth and actually go get in trouble and then realize, damn it, man, I'm supposed to be doing something else. This is the balance that y'all see in me. This is why I can talk my shit, but then I can drop some knowledge, but then I can talk some more shit again. Bottom line is that these men out here haven't really been taught how to be a fucking man. But any nigga that's trying, any nigga that's in your life and trying to make a conscious effort, you gotta allow that effort to happen. And stop trying to wear the skirt and the pants, because eventually he's gonna leave and you gonna be sitting there looking stupid as shit with pants and a fucking skirt on. Don't end up that crazy old lady with the fucking skirt over her jeans. Don't do that. And ladies, if you got a girlfriend that's in a relationship and anything that she do, she wanna run by her man, respect that shit. Respect that he holding it down enough for her to even want to do that. Because we all know that when a nigga not holding it down up to a woman's standards, she don't really want shit by. Nigga be coming home and shit like, baby, baby, no dinner, no nothing? Oh, you are something else. You are really something else. Will somebody come look at this? Home to a fucking empty house reading Post-its on the refrigerator and shit like, the fuck? Leftovers are in the trash. Nigga, fuck you. Ain't this a bitch? I told this bitch I was out looking for a job. God damn it. When a nigga holding shit down, a bitch won't even go to Wawa without asking you if you want something. The TV got your head fucked up. Bitch, you ain't Rashida, and I ain't Kurt. I'm gonna be out here wanting boss-ass husbands, but you ain't no boss-ass wife. And God forbid they got a job where they making a little bit of money. You motherfucking checks be, $1,200, maybe a little bit more than that every 2 weeks. Like, bitch, you work 16-hour days to get that check. Stop acting like you winning in life. Your fucking kids barely see you. You a motherfucking slave for the clinic or wherever the fuck you work at. Bitch, you be just making enough to get in the game. Like, bitch, you can't be Michelle and wanting the Jay-Z. Or you got a client you take care of and you spend a night at their house so you rack up all that overtime. And you be stunting on other bitches and shit. Like, all you did was wash clothes and give out meds. You better shut the fuck up. Nigga that you fucking with make half of what you make because he got a record or some shit, so now he can only afford to do the jobs that the motherfuckers don't really want to do. He do the construction jobs and shit because them motherfuckers ain't worried about his criminal background. So this nigga do work that's 10 times harder than you, making 10 times less. But you the queen of that castle. You the queen. But ladies, I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret right now. If you ain't been watching this whole video, pay attention right the fuck now. The real threat out here, the threat against you when it comes to you and your man, is not a woman that look better than you, because it's easy to find a fucking woman that look better than you. I don't give a fuck who you look like or what your body shape like. It is easy to find a bitch that look better than you. So stop acting like the curly hair light skinned girl is the threat to you. That ain't the motherfucking threat. The threat is when he runs into a woman that appreciates him more than you. As soon as your man run across somebody that hears his problems and hear the struggles that y'all going through, and she start to show him that he's worth more than what he's allowing to happen in his life, you in trouble, bitch. Oh, that nigga gonna come home with a brand new attitude, you can believe me. Women got it in their mind that men don't want to be treated fairly too. A hot plate in the back rub should not kill your ass. It really shouldn't. So for all you women out there that's claiming you don't need a man for shit, just remember that every time you're about to accept some type of help from the male species, your motherfucking car break down, you make sure you push that shit. Y'all just out here giving niggas the fucking attitude. Because the exes that I had in my life is turning me into a fucking monster. That combined with the attention that I'm getting now that I'm starting to get a little popularity off these videos, oh shit, y'all in the fuck trouble. Because guess what? I'm starting to understand how women feel about sex now. Because naturally, people want what they can't have. And what the average nigga can't have is sex whenever he wanted, unless he got a girl. And from the shit that we've been talking about, clearly that's not even a motherfucking positive, reassuring factor in the whatever. Guaranteed pussy is not an all the time thing. But when you have it at your disposal, you kind of don't want it as much. So what I'm learning is that just having the option to fuck 10 different people at any given time has you like, you know what? I don't even need no sex. Literally haven't had sex in months. And to be truthful, I don't even fucking miss it. So I see why women can curve niggas left and right, even when niggas be clearly, you know what I'm saying, what females looking for. A nigga could be all cut up, swole, motherfucking waves on spin, freshest clothes on, money in his pocket, motherfucking nice car sitting outside and all that, and bitches will still be like, no thank you. And I understand why now, because you get that type of shit 10 times a fucking day. So it really takes somebody for you to take notice of them first for you to want to fuck with them. Yes, fellas, stop thinking that you walked in and you swept her off her motherfucking feet, or you just was really that fucking bored. No, she was looking at you as soon as you walked the fuck in. You was just too dumb to notice it. So ladies, if you don't want to let a man be a man, then get rid of him and you be the fucking man. And women, please don't be dumb enough to go against your man for some lonely ass girlfriends. 365 times out of 10, she the same type of girl to tell you to go ahead, leave his ass, girl, he ain't shit. Why? So she could be lonely like the fuck you? Shut the fuck up. But I miss my motherfucking movie. I'm out of here. If you love me, tell me you love me. Don't stare at me, man. I hate to go to jail for killing one of my fans. Get your goddamn life together, lonely bitches.